the page, Bob Seger, CBT guitar lesson for Kyle, and not the Metallica version. Now, here's something I know kind of about you, Kyle. One would think you would probably pick the Metallica version, maybe based off some past CBTs, but not the case. You went with the original, which is a killer song. Really good choice, Kyle, because you're going to work on some finger picking, which you don't get to see a lot of that in the rock metal thing. I mean, it's in there, but drop D tuning for this. I found a really good video to use for my guide, and it's actually basically like the song minus the vocals, so I was able to kind of hear just the guitar, what's going on, because some parts it's a little hidden in there with the loud piano. So drop D as our tuning. Really cool picking technique. No pick needed here. And what you want to do, we're drop D, so the top string is dropped a whole step from standard, and the strings 5 through 1 are all standard. A, D, G, B, E. D, A, D, G, B, E. Now here's what we're going to do on our chords. It's an E minor. E minor in this tuning, we're going to bar the 2nd fret on the top 3 strings. We're going to go thumb on the low E, middle on the D, pinch them together. You can see my thumb's ahead of the middle, right? Short rest, and then go A, D, and then thumb on the low E. So rest, and then A, D. That's really your pick pattern for this whole song, dude, for the most part, okay? So once you get this, really cool. It goes 8 times. That's section 1A, 2 seconds in. 1 time is, you can do that 8 times. Then section 1B, 15 seconds in, comes in, and it's the same chord, E minor. You're going to go 4 times through. To a D major. Now also, I like to rest my pinky. I'll either put it on the string or on the body. It just stabilizes my hand. That's me. Experiment with it if you feel like you need to. You want this hand to feel stable. The D major, he's not going to this one. He's going to 5A, 7D, so it's the power chord version. Think of like a D5 power chord. Same pick pattern though, okay? But actually it's the same strings and all. You'll go. So nothing changes except the frets. 4 times, and then A major, or think of an A2 with the octave in it. And just bar the 2nd fret, D and G. Or if you want to use 2 fingers, that's your call. Same picking, drop it down 1 string each though. So now it's thumb on the A and middle on the G. But it's the same idea. Hit them together, rest, D, G, A, rest, D, G, 4 times. Try to keep your volumes level. You want to control that. That comes from this hand. The attack that you have with each finger. Try to keep them even. In my intro, if you listen back, you'll hear I hit one of them louder than the others, and it will stand out. All right, 32 seconds in, we hit section 1B. Play it the same way. And then, but the E minor, the first chord, is 8 times instead of 4. 57 seconds in, we hit a section 1C. This is the E minor played 4 times. Into the D5, 2 times now. Back to E minor, 2 times. Back to D and E minor, 2 times. Back to D, 2 times. So A major twice. But we're going to put an F sharp on the bass. So you can use the thumb or bar all of them. And you'll go. So A and G together. Rest, D, G, 2 on the low E. A few ways to finger that one. See that? So rest and then D, G 2 times. Johnny Cash did a lot of that. It's an alternating bass note there. which is a little difficult in this song because the bass is already doing this. Dun, dun, dun. You gotta go, is the guitar following that? So, alright, moving on to page 3. C major, so 3A and 2D. That's all you need. I'm using my third and second finger. I'm going to go A and G string together. And then D, G, A. Rest. D, G. And that's one time through. Into the power chord D. So it's... Oops, dang it. I've been hitting the wrong string. And then pretty much it. I mean, minute 24 in, you hit a series of repeats. Section 1A, Section 1B, Section 1B, E minor being 8 times. Section 1C, the same. Section 1A, 8 times. Section 1B, the same. And then at 3:16 in, it's really a breakdown in the song where the keys are doing some things. But I figured, you know what? Instead of have you not play there, let me show you what the keyboards are doing. 799, A, D, and G. And you can go thumb, index, middle. Just do that. Got a finger for each string. And then 7A to 7DG. And then 7A to 9DG. So it's 7A to 7D, hammer 9 to 7G. Right back to the E chord, rest. 7A, 7DG, 7A to 9DG. So, alright, section 2A. This is keys as well. 327 timestamp. 7A, 9DG to 7DG. Let it ring for 7 counts. In other words, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 5A to 7DG to 5A. You'll go to 765 D, G, and B. That's an A major. And then the 7A, you'll go. Oops. Hit it again. 6-5 GB. Open A. Back to the E chord. 342, this cool little keyboard riff. 7, hammer 8, 9 on the D. Double hammer. E chord. And then the root, which is 7A. So it's... Okay, then section 1C from the star. And then you'll do the E minor section 2 times. Section 1C from the star. The C major and the D major are 2 times each when you get there, which just means you'll go. And then you'll do this. That's 2 times each on the chord. Last time it was just once. Oops. Alright. And then 437 timestamp. It's the E minor again, but the picking is different. It's E and D together, rest, A, D, G, A, D. So it's rest, and you do that 8 times. Strum 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. Oops. There you go. Great song. And I was really glad to find this backing track version where they just yanked the vocals out and it just gave you the everything but that. Because there are some parts in here where the guitar is just, you got to really listen deep in there. This just eliminated one thing where my ears could zone in more. So I like this, man. I like that you're doing some 70s stuff, Kyle. I think as a player, it's going to help you. Our heroes from the 80s, this is what they listened to. So that's the way I always looked at it. Go back to Matthias Jabs, my players. Who do they listen to? Well, Johnny Winter and all these players. So it's always good to do that as a player. Diversify you as a musician. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate you, man.